What is love? I suppose the most misused word in all the English language is the word love. And in our generation, I don't think we have very much comprehension at all about what love really is all about.
Hey guys!
Welcome to our channel. My name is Bethany.
And my name is Nana.
And we're NotbySight. And as you can tell by the title, we're just going to be talking about loving others and what that means to us. So Nana, when you think about loving others, what comes to mind?
When I think about loving others, it's kind of like a lot, and I feel like it's also hard. But as I was praying and thinking about what to say, a sentence that was brought to my mind was, don't focus on loving others, but focus on God. And I found that very powerful because when we focus on loving others, we kind of think like, this is impossible because this person does this person does that. This person's really getting on my nerve. How am I going to love them?
Or that like saying that like people are like hard to love.
To love, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's like once we focus on God and like God's love for us, it's easy for us to pour that out to other people. So I really like that. And the verse that I was brought to was John 15, verse 12. And this is Jesus, he's talking to his disciples, and he says, "This is my commandment, that you love and unselfishly seek the best for one another, just as I have loved you." And this was very powerful. It's such a short verse, but I got so much from it. One thing that really attracted me was that it's so important to love others that Jesus commands it. He doesn't suggest it. He doesn't say, I think you should, or it would be beneficial for you too. But he says like, I command you to love others. So that was very like, ooh. The second thing is that if you, like, love is unselfish. If you truly genuinely love someone, you would like put their needs above yours, even though like you may not want to, but it's just like the fact that you love them, like you would go out and do that. And I found that like, it's kind of crazy because like in this world we don't really see that happening a lot. We'll say we'll love people, but even when it comes to the tiniest compromises, it's so hard for us to make them, but we claim like we love them. So that was something that like I was just like, ooh, I need to be very careful about this. And then the last thing that really caught my eye was when Jesus says, just as I have loved. So it makes me think like it's kind of impossible to love others if you haven't experienced the love of Christ, because he's commanding it. He's like, love others
above all else,
and love them just as I have loved. So I was just thinking like, oh, like, okay, but many people are thinking like, how do I know like Christ loves me, or like I never really experienced this love from Christ? And then it just brings me back to the point that he died for us on the cross. That was him showing his love to us,
everybody.
So like I was just like, wow. But like without that, without accepting that, like how are you going to be, because that's love. Like just speaking from my own experience, if I would have died in high school, I would not have made it to heaven. I would be separated from God forever. But it's just the fact that I didn't even have to do anything crazy. All I had to do is like accept Christ and really like turn my life around. I didn't even turn my life around. Christ did that. And I feel like that's just, it's beautiful. That's love. And that is how you love others. Just the same thing he did for me, doing it to other people. But yeah, it's a lot and it takes a lot, but like with God and his strength, like we'll be able to like spread that love. What would you say?
Well, I think about my mom. Because she's the one person I know, like without a doubt, 100% loves me. Loves me to death, I would say. But then I think about like, sometimes when I think like God doesn't love me or he's not there, like I think of my mom. But like when my mom feels the same way I do, I know she turns like to God, you know what I mean? So I feel like I can't put all of my like, I don't know how to explain, like I can't put everything on my mom when God is the one who created my mom. You know what I mean? Like my love should go to her as well, but like go back to him, if that makes sense, because he loved me first, so I need to like love others because of that, if that makes sense. Okay, but a verse that comes to mind is 1 John 4:19, and it says, we love because he first loved us. So that goes back to what I just said, like because God loved me, like why not love others? And love literally it's free, it's unselfish. Like, and like when I love others or do acts of love, perform acts of love, like I feel so like free. Like it makes me happy, it brings me joy. Like all those little butterflies inside, like you see a homeless person, talk to them, like You don't know what people are going through. Not even a homeless person, but just you never know what people are going through. And love, like, it really it shifts things, if that makes sense. So just pour it out whenever you can, whenever you're like able to, because it's literally free. And it hurts more to it hurts more to hate somebody. It takes so much more to hate somebody than to show them love. So whatever it is, let it go and go out and love somebody today.
No, really. But yeah, even like with what you were saying, I feel like it's important for us to like kind of like assess our relationships and really I think it's important just to really think, am I genuinely loving this person, or is it just for like show?
Or are they genuinely loving me too?
Yeah, vice versa. I feel like it's but I also feel like it's important to love others who don't love you.
Oh yeah.
They may be.
But then, you know, like there's some times when people like manipulate you too. But it's important not to like cross over that and know when that's happening. You can love people from a distance but still like love, you know what I mean?
And I know we're young right now, but I'm even like for the like adults and stuff, like, or like, it's very relative. Like the person that you want to like, you know, have a husband, be your wife and stuff like that, it's important that you genuinely love them, because it's like times are going to get hard, and when times get hard is when you realize, oh, did I really love you, or did I make a mistake? And that's also in friendships. I feel like sometimes in friendships, like you might think that like, oh, this person is that, this person is that, but when it comes down to it, it's like, can I really love you? And I feel like that's important, but we should be able to love everyone, like regardless. Like that's the commandment. It's not love those who are good to you or love when you feel like it, but it's like to love one another. And I feel like that's so important. And this, I'm even preaching to myself. Like this is very like important. And I didn't realize how strong or how
love
important
is a powerful
this commandment
thing.
was. Like, honestly speaking,
I think prayer and love, like it really changes things. Like, because without love, you literally are just bitter. Like, imagine if love just wasn't a thing. Like, I'll be walking around all sad and mad, like hating everybody. Like, what?
It's true.
It's not okay.
And I feel like love is so it's very deep, but then if you think about it, God is love, and God is also very deep. Like, we never really can comprehend like
and
how much
has
love
an own
is.
Like definition of what love is. If you go to the Bible, love is patient, love is kind, like all the fruits like of love, you know what I mean? Like, we'll put them all right here. But love is that.
So
that's what love is.
And literally with that verse, try to like refer back to it. Don't make it to the that's another thing, sorry. Don't try to make it a point like, I need to love this person, because then that just becomes religious and it's not true and genuine love. Like, sorry, like it's good to assess yourself and stuff like that, but don't make it be a ritual. If anything, go on your knees and ask God to give you a loving heart. Lord, I need your love so I can love others, and you will be able to accomplish it, because when we try to like do the checklist, I already gave you that rundown in the last video. It doesn't work.
So that's all we have to say about this topic. If you have any other topics you would like us to talk about, you can comment that down below. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we love you guys.
Bye.